It's a great strategy to distract people from your lockdown haircut. I'm sure Elijah could make it sound better than the human war siren over here. Who the hell was your opponent anyway? Poundland Bruno Mars? This Saturday, Progress Wrestling returns with Chapter 104, Natural Progression. It's named that way because it will include the National Progression Series 2021. For those who don't know, the National Progression Series, or NPS, is an 8-person single elimination tournament where the winner gets a title shot at the Progress Championship of their choosing. Now, you could go and research all participants of this year's NPS by yourself, or you could let me tell you all about them. And I think we both can agree that the second option is the best one. Progress announced the return of the NPS in a 90-second video showing all 8 participants and having them introduce themselves. I know it can be unfair to just reduce these wrestlers to the couple of sentences they said on this video, but...
The kid without fear is here to win the NPS and prove that I can be a mainstay in Progress Wrestling.
Right, Danny. What's the deal with the horns? Like, we get the Daredevil references, which is a plus, by the way, but what's the deal with, like, the horns hand sign? You don't see Matt Murdock badassing his way through a hallway only to turn back to the people that he just take out and go, is it that you're afraid that people can't tell that the horns are there? Because, let me tell you, they know. It's a great strategy to distract people from your lockdown haircut, no matter how much you try to hide it. Not everyone can, be genetically gifted. Seriously, what's the deal? Did you want them to be bigger? Are they not big enough? The kid without fear is afraid of people's judgment because of the size of his horns. Also, what the hell was this? Honestly, what are you eating? Fear no dive, fear no opponent, fear no food stuck in your teeth while you're recording a super important promo. I respect that. Jesus.
My name is Warren Banks, and I am the Nigerian Kaiju.
Nigerian Kaiju is a lovely moniker, and I'll fight anyone that says otherwise. Try me. In case you don't know, Kaiju means strange beast. It's the word that's used to describe big dudes like Godzilla or King Kong. Yes, Kaiju Big Battle. Kaiju Big Battle. Warren is a kaiju, a strange beast, in the sense that the more he eats, the more ripped he becomes. You're not gonna believe it, honey. I was sitting here on the sofa playing Yakuza and eating popcorn, and my body fat just went down by 3%. Have I overused this motive? Because I feel like every time that I'm talking about Warren Banks, I mention this. Think it's too much? Nah, it will go back around, right?
I made the Progress pre-show the show.
I'm sorry, what? Does the pre-show once and thinks he's the king of pre-shows now. Who the hell was your opponent anyway? Poundland Bruno Mars? You think the pre-show is your stage, but you merely adopted the pre-show. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see the main card until I was already a star. And by then it was nothing to me but a rep. Wait, that doesn't sound good, does it? I shouldn't want to be the king of the pre-show. I mean, I was great every time, but I should be on the main show. Well, Progress is the one missing out.
Now I didn't come to NPS to play.
Well, that's a shame. I really wanted to see a half crab and whatever this is. It's my OGMO. Do you like it?
Nobody measures up to Big Guns Joe.
Jeez, dude, calm down. How much pre-workout did you take for one promo?
The biggest, henchest guy in wrestling today.
Okay, Joe, we need to have a serious conversation here. It's not easy. This conversation is not easy, but I'm just gonna rip the bandage off, okay? You are not... Oh, man, this is really hard. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. You are not the biggest wrestler in the world. Nor the henchest. For example, this guy called Brian Cage, he exists and, yeah. Your IQ might be similar, but, don't get me wrong, you look great, right? Like, proper big, or proper hench. To be fair, you're not even the biggest guy in this tournament. I didn't know body dysmorphia could go the other way, but I guess it does. I'd still go to the gym with you, though. And outbench you.
Kid Like Us 2 debuted and took over British wrestling.
This just in. According to our calculations, Kid Lycos 2 did not take over British wrestling. In fact, he didn't even take over the Kid Lycos name. All people care about on this show is the return of Kid Lycos 1.
It is time to let the new horror begin.
Right, we need to talk about this, right? First of all, what's the horror in general? And then, like, what's the old horror and the new horror? And where exactly is the line? Was it Netflix that drew the line with their weird approach to horror movies? I need explanations. I need notes. I need to know.
I'm not a man of many words, but I will say this.
Man who says he's not of many words proves himself wrong by wasting 13 words on nothing. Is it 12 words? Because like the first one is I'm, right? And like it's contraction of I am, which is 2 words. Does it become one? Where's the line between what a new word is? Is it just the space? Doesn't the apostrophe count as the second word? Like contractions like that are going to be 1 word, they're going to be 2 words. How does that... I have no idea. I can't speak this language, but I care more about this than whatever Elijah said.
No one screams natural progression like Elijah.
Listen, I know what you meant here, right? In fact, everyone does. I kind of agree with you, to be fair, but I'm just gonna take what you said here literally because it's better content. It's way more fun that way. You're very talented in and out of the ring, literally. Yes, that's a compliment. Enjoy them. They're rare. For those who don't know, Elijah was in a band for a very long time. Maybe still is. I'm not sure. So I can't believe that you'd scream natural progression in a very good, special way, but to claim that you're like the best in the world to do it, that no one does it like you? Are you the top guy in this field? Can you claim that you are the best in the world at screaming the words natural progression? Are you better than... Are you better than Corey Taylor, Phil Bozeman, my man Dave Grohl? I butchered every single name, didn't I? Have I said I can't speak this language on this video? I feel like I have. And how do you know no one screams you like you? That has to be officialized somehow. Jill Drake from London, Guinness World Record for the loudest scream, 129 decibels. Can you do better than that? I expect nothing but accuracy and the ability to back such big claims, Mr. Elijah. To be fair, loudest doesn't mean better, does it? I'm sure Elijah could make it sound better than the human war siren over here.
Man like the Reese, 0121 B45. I don't give a crap about the health of anyone else who's in this tournament.
Now this guy is cool. You see, it's hard to go after the Reese because he would just pop culture circles around me, you know? He'd be telling me like 0121 B45, 911, Bravo, Indigo, November, and the crowd would be like roaring, and I'd be like... Actually, everyone in the crowd would be just the same as me, but on the inside only, you know? On the outside, they'd be like, yeah, sure, they just wanted the Reese seal of approval. That's what it is, isn't it? We just figured it out, haven't we? You just like to feel like you hold the crowd's strings, isn't it? And now that these shows are going to be with no fans, you're going to be left without a crowd. Nah, he's actually going to be really good. I got nothing today. He's like the only guy in this video that doesn't need to take a breath every 3 words. That's already a win in my books.
I am Luke Jacobs, and I'm going to accept nothing but 100% success rate.
This one's another one. Like, too clean. I got nothing. It's like Luke Jacobs' personality is being a really good professional wrestler. You know, you go on this Twitter feed and you scroll down and all you see is pictures and videos of him being badass and tweets about how much he loves The Mandalorian. You can't argue with that. I'll say it, Luke Jacobs is a great wrestler and it's a great addition to the Progress roster. I mean, you heard him, he accepts nothing but 100% success rate. Except when it comes to his haircut.
I don't care if my tag partner's in the tournament as well. I'm not here for that. I'm here for myself.
So my man Ethan Allen here says that he doesn't care if his partner's in the tournament because he's in it for himself. Dude, I feel like you do care. Like, before they recorded this, they went to you and they were like, oh, you just let us know why you're in the NPS or whatever. And you were like, screw championships or winning a tournament for prestige. All I want people to know is that I'm in this for myself. I don't care if my partner's in the NPS as well. You see, you do care, because if you didn't, then you would just do what your partner did. Which was, you know, completely, absolutely ignore you. I feel like you just outed yourself, man. You just outed yourself as the dispensable one of the team, you know? You're the Morty. You're the Pinky. You're the Reese. And that's it. That's the field. One of these guys is going to win the National Progression Series 2021. Now, the $1 million question is... who? And if you ask me, well... I don't know. All these guys are great, and they all have a good chance of winning it. And these 8 wrestlers are a great sample of our generation of British wrestlers. The guys are gonna rebuild it and take it to a level that it has never been before. So to whoever wins the National Progression Series, all I have to say is, well done. Well done, and I'll see you soon.